The Legend of the Unicorn in the Rainbow Kingdom, short story. Once upon a time, in a far-off land, there was a beautiful kingdom known as the Rainbow Kingdom. The land was ruled by a kind and just queen named Era, who had a deep love for all the creatures in her kingdom. The Rainbow Kingdom was a happy place, where the sun always shone, the flowers always bloomed, and the people were always singing and dancing. But there was one creature in the kingdom that was more special than all the others. It was a unicorn, and it had a golden horn that shone like the sun. The unicorn was so beautiful that people would come from all over the land just to catch a glimpse of it. One day, a dark cloud appeared over the Rainbow Kingdom. The sky turned black, and the wind started to howl. The people of the kingdom were afraid, and they looked to Queen Era for guidance. Queen Era knew that the only way to save the Rainbow Kingdom was to find the unicorn and ask for its help. So she set out on a journey to find the unicorn. She walked for many days, through dark forests and across raging rivers, until she finally came to a clearing in the woods. There, she saw the unicorn, standing proud and tall, with its golden horn shining in the sunlight. Queen Era approached the unicorn and asked for its help to save the Rainbow Kingdom. The unicorn agreed to help, but only if the queen promised to protect the creatures of the Rainbow Kingdom. Queen Era promised to protect the creatures of the Rainbow Kingdom, and the unicorn agreed to help. The unicorn led Queen Era to a magical meadow where it revealed a hidden spring. The unicorn told Queen Era to take a sip of the water from the spring and sprinkle it all over the Rainbow Kingdom. Queen Era did as she was told, and as she sprinkled the water, a rainbow appeared in the sky. The rainbow was so beautiful that it chased away the dark clouds and brought light and happiness back to the Rainbow Kingdom. The people of the kingdom were overjoyed, and they celebrated the return of the sunshine and the rainbow. The unicorn became a symbol of hope and peace, and people from all over the land would come to see it and bask in its beauty. From that day on, the Rainbow Kingdom was known as a place of peace and harmony. The unicorn continued to roam the land, spreading its magic and joy wherever it went. And Queen Era kept her promise to protect the creatures of the Rainbow Kingdom, ensuring that they would always be safe and happy. The legend of the unicorn in the Rainbow Kingdom lived on for generations, inspiring people to believe in the power of magic and hope. And even today, people still tell the story of how a brave queen and a magical unicorn saved the Rainbow Kingdom from darkness and brought light and happiness back to the land. As time passed, the legend of the unicorn and the Rainbow Kingdom spread far and wide. People from all over the world came to visit the magical land, hoping to catch a glimpse of the majestic unicorn and witness the beauty of the rainbow. But as the Rainbow Kingdom grew in popularity, so did the number of visitors. Some of them were not respectful of the land or the creatures that lived there. They littered the meadows and disturbed the peace of the animals. The queen knew that something had to be done to protect the kingdom. She called a council of wise advisors, and they came up with a plan. They decided to limit the number of visitors to the Rainbow Kingdom and impose strict rules to ensure that everyone who came respected the land and its inhabitants. They also set up a team of guardians to protect the kingdom and its creatures from harm. The guardians were trained in the art of magic and were given special powers to help them defend the kingdom from any threats. The unicorn became the symbol of the guardians, and they wore its image on their uniforms. Whenever a threat to the kingdom was detected, the guardians would call upon the power of the unicorn to defeat it. The Rainbow Kingdom continued to thrive under the protection of the guardians and the magic of the unicorn. And the legend of the brave queen and the magical unicorn lived on, inspiring generations to come. As people left the Rainbow Kingdom, they took with them memories of the magical land and a renewed sense of hope and wonder. And they knew that the Rainbow Kingdom would always be a place of beauty, magic, and joy, protected by the power of the unicorn and the wisdom of its queen.